Hello, how are you? I welcome you to your Purple Feather Tarot community. I truly hope that you are doing very well at this moment, and I also hope that, in this reading, you find those signs from the universe that you are seeking. Today, we are going to go directly into your tarot session, so let's connect with your deck. As always, we are going to look at your energies, the energies of the universe, the energies of your person, and we will also reveal all those blessings that are coming into your life. So, connecting with your energies, let's begin. You have the Queen of Wands. You also have the Seven of Pentacles, the World card, the High Priestess, and the Six of Swords. After a long time of waiting, after a long time without receiving an answer, your life is finally going to change forever. I feel that in your past, maybe recent, or maybe not so recent, you made a change. You walked away from a person, you walked away from a difficult situation, and it was hard for you to start over. Your reading is telling me that you will finally be able to reap a great harvest, and that harvest may be related to money. I can also clearly see that you are going to feel empowered by some news that is coming into your life. Maybe you've been waiting for a new job, a confirmation that you are ready to start the job you truly want. You're going to receive a call, and you will feel very happy. I feel that this delayed proposal coming into your life will be much better than what you were expecting. The Queen of Wands is clearly telling me that what you were waiting for has been maturing or preparing itself for you. And now that you are receiving it, you're going to be surprised, either because they are going to pay you a lot more, or the job you are going to have is much better than what you were originally expecting. I really like the World card because it means that your life is going to change and take a complete 180-degree turn. This change could include moving to another country, changing your residence, or changing jobs. We will clarify it more throughout your reading, but I feel that your energies are going to change forever. You also have the High Priestess. Your intuition is possibly, at this moment, predicting a change or an important event that is coming into your life to completely shift your energy. And finally, with the Six of Swords, it's as if life is going to make you a proposition to walk away. So now, let's take a look at what this proposition is about, or what it is that you will be walking away from. In any case, I feel a lot of manifestation, many surprises, and many gifts as well. So, let's dive deeper into your tarot reading, because your reading is telling me that the best is yet to come, or that you should prepare yourself for the best. You have the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands, in numerology from 1 to 10, obviously represents the last number, and what this means in tarot is the end. The number 10 in tarot symbolizes the end of a cycle, the end of an effort, the end of a long marathon, and finally, you reach the finish line and you are recognized as a 100% victorious person. Now, the Ten of Wands can also mean that at this very moment, you are in the process, and it is completely normal, of needing to take a break, to pause and breathe. Lately, you've had many responsibilities, many tasks, many activities. And it is not worth it, it is not worth risking your health for a cause. That is clear. It is not worth risking your health for money, or ending up with anxiety or fully depressed because you feel that you have too many responsibilities and cannot stop. So, it is very important to pause, give yourself a breather, take a deep breath, count to 10, go on vacation. There are certain things here that can wait. It is crucial, at this very moment, to determine what things are important and focus on them, and what things are not important, and either leave them for later, delegate them to others, or release them to the universe. The universe will lend you a hand. This card always represents a helping hand that comes into your life. It could be the universe, or I'm also being told to tell you that a person with Aries energy will be quite formal, cooperative, or supportive toward you. You have the Two of Pentacles. This card represents juggling. I do feel that lately, you have many things to do, or your attention is scattered among different people, different energies, and multiple proposals. You have many bureaucratic aspects or documents to resolve. Once again, I feel that your reading is telling you that this is the time to prioritize, or maybe to seek help. For example, in the business realm, the Two of Pentacles may indicate that right now you are building your own business. Very well. An idea starts from scratch, the Ace of Pentacles represents the seed or first idea, and you begin executing it. But the Two of Pentacles means you now have many things in your hands. If you're starting a business, you have to worry about many aspects: operations, administration, taxes, finances, human resources, strategic planning. So, I sense that you're dealing with many things all at once. And now is the precise moment to recognize that you need help. Especially, your reading tells me that you could find help from an earth sign, especially if you need help with numbers, calculations, theories, or planning. You need to turn to an earth sign at this time. I'm specifically being told to recommend Capricorn or Virgo. These are the two zodiac signs that, stereotypically in tarot, are specialists with numbers. You also have the Six of Pentacles. As I said before, the universe holds infinite abundance, but it cannot give it to you unless you ask. I feel that lately, you've become disconnected from your spirituality, perhaps because of work, or a problem you're currently facing, a hardship, or a broken heart. What's important, according to this card, is that you do not disconnect from the divine. When you face hardships or complicated situations, it should be the opposite, you must draw closer to the energy of the divine. Because here, the divine may be helping you, whether financially, energetically, or by breaking down a number of obstacles. Your personal power is strong enough to break through barriers, but the divine power, in this case, is almost limitless. You also have the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is a card of curiosity. It's a card about beginning new things, discovering new territories, exploring new ideas, and not remaining stuck in a routine. If you've been in one place for too long, if you've been in the same job for a long time and no longer feel comfortable, on the contrary, you feel bored, no longer see the purpose in your day, before, you felt enthusiastic, but now, things just don't feel right anymore, and the passion is gone. The Page of Wands is inviting you to introduce new passions into your life. I'm not telling you to change jobs, but maybe you could make some changes to make your work a more enjoyable experience. Also, the Page of Wands, in reference to your special person, speaks about being spontaneous. Not everything has to be monotony. Of course, a relationship needs rules and structure, but sometimes it's necessary to surprise your special person. You know exactly how to surprise them. I don't know if your special person enjoys it when you cook for them or take them somewhere specific. That depends on your private relationship. But here, I'm being told that your challenge today is to surprise your special person. You also have the Eight of Wands, lots of movement. What once felt stagnant now begins to move with great speed. Especially if you had some sort of stagnation with an Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo, these fire signs want to come closer to you. I feel that you're currently attracting the energy of very powerful people, and this will make things easier, especially if you have a job interview coming up. Your energy is going to be very high, and others will be picking up on that energy. If you are going to a job interview soon, this card recommends wearing the color green, not a bright green, but a classic green, a dark green, or also the color brown. These are the two colors being recommended, as they may be related to your business success in the coming days. Alright, let's continue with your reading. You have the card of Major Arcana 15, this is the card of Capricorn. You are carrying a lot of Saturn energy. You also have the Nine of Wands. I feel that it is very important not to look back at this moment, especially if you made a mistake in your past, or if someone hurt you in the past. This card can speak of attachments, of looking for blame, or seeking out who is responsible for things that you can no longer change, and that can leave you feeling completely exhausted. This is a time to focus on what is coming, not what has already happened. The energy of Major Arcana 15 is very closely tied to Saturn, which also rules Capricorn. In this sense, it's important to learn life's lessons. But your entire life cannot become one long lesson, otherwise, you may turn into a martyr, full of self-punishment, guilt, and shame. That's a very important message, because I feel there are people being extremely hard on themselves right now. So let's clarify this energy a bit. I sense that what's coming into your life may be a liberating energy, but it's a liberation from chains that you yourself have imposed upon you. You also have the Ten of Pentacles, the card of supreme manifestation regarding family and what you define as wealth. In order to be a truly abundant person, you first need to recognize that you already are one. It is essential not to wait to be happy only after you have money. Don't wait to experience love only after finding your special person. Begin now, at this very moment, to invite the energy of love into your life, however you choose to do it. Or start bringing in the energy of abundance right now, with positive affirmations or declarations, however works for you, so that you can begin attracting this abundance. Remember, in the physical world, opposites attract. For example, the positive pole of a battery is attracted to the negative pole. But the spiritual world does not function that way. In the spiritual world, abundance attracts abundance, money attracts money, wealth attracts wealth. So right now, it is absolutely essential to let go of limiting beliefs, to release all types of exhaustion, because, as I just said, limiting thoughts only attract more limiting thoughts. That is the secret to success that the Ten of Pentacles is recommending to you right now. You also have the Wheel of Fortune. Everything moves, sometimes quickly, sometimes slowly. What matters is that you keep moving forward, one step at a time. I feel that sometimes you're moving too fast, or trying to control things you simply cannot control. In some cases, you may even be trying to predict what cannot be predicted. Here, your success is completely guaranteed. But it is crucial to trust not only in your own energy and abilities, but also to let go and release things to the universe. Major Arcana 15 also represents control, and control can be positive when you're planning. But it becomes negative when you try to force every single detail of the plan to happen, and you obsess over perfection. So I feel that it's important here to establish a balance between what you want and what the universe wants for you. These are two energies that need to align in order for you to reach the vibration of the Wheel of Fortune. Because the Wheel of Fortune can symbolize a chariot, your speed, your motivation, and your energy pushing you forward. But even if you're riding in the finest, fastest vehicle, if you're headed down the wrong road, it doesn't matter how fast you go, it's pointless. So I feel the universe is inviting you to balance what you want, the speed at which you're moving, and the speed the universe is proposing for you. Continuing with your energy, you also have the Hermit card. I feel your entire reading speaks to deep ancestral wisdom. I sense you are becoming a very wise person. Maybe right now, I feel that some energies are coming from your past, that's what your reading is telling me. Especially Capricorn or Virgo energy is coming from your past. But you are no longer aligning yourself with people or energies that do not contribute to your life. The Hermit can signify a feeling of sadness, but it's a temporary sadness. It's the kind of sadness you feel when you say no to an offer from someone in your past. Saying, thank you, but no, with great humility. Telling this person, you're no longer part of my path. Unfortunately, there are people who are falling behind in your past, and that might make you feel a little sad, a little heavy-hearted. But that release is part of your learning process, because I feel you are growing, you are evolving, and to evolve, you must sometimes learn to say no. That's the Hermit card, because the Hermit is a very modest, very humble person. Someone who feels guilt or shame when rejecting others. But the issue with the Hermit is that when they are too kind, they tend to say yes to everyone, and they end up sacrificing their own happiness. So in this case, I feel you are saying no to something, or to someone, because you are choosing to say, I prefer to be happy. I prefer to focus on my own happiness. We're going to clarify this reading a bit more, but I truly feel that your spirit guides are giving you a set of instructions to follow in order to secure your path. Let's continue clarifying. What is this all about? You also have the card of Major Arcana number 13. Very well. What's important at this moment is that you understand that the cycle that is ending in your life is one that needs to end, because it is now necessary for it to do so. I feel that before, you were walking alone. You were walking on your own, and it was very difficult for you. It was difficult because you faced many problems, or you had many challenges, and you felt like you were the only one responsible for solving them. Perhaps, I don't know, you suffered from sadness, from depression, or you went through moments of deep loneliness. But now, with the card of Major Arcana 13, which represents transformation and transmutation, your reading is telling you that this new path you are about to walk will be walked hand in hand with God, or with the universe, or with divine guidance. This change is very important, and it is essential that, from this moment forward, you begin to feel accompanied by the infinite power of the universe. Changes are about to begin unfolding in your life, but this time, I feel you won't be afraid. Because now, things are different. The rules of the game are going to change. Let's take a closer look at what this is all about. What's coming is something completely different. Look, the protection of the universe, the protection of God, divine wisdom is on your side. The Hierophant always refers to religion. I'm not saying you're a religious person, maybe you are, or maybe you're not. But religion always speaks of connecting with a higher cause. And I feel that this is what's coming into your life, a strong connection with divinity, a powerful connection with what is established. There are many people, maybe you are one of them, or maybe not, since we are reading collective energy, who are leaving behind harmful habits. And that becomes a great challenge. Perhaps before, you were trying to leave those habits behind on your own. But now, the universe is walking with you, guiding you through this process. You also have the Three of Pentacles. And intuitively, as I channel this, I'm seeing the Tower card. Why? Because the Three of Pentacles comes right after the Tower card, which represents the beginning of the rebuilding process. This is when you start reconstructing your life. I continue to feel that your life is at a turning point right now. Your life is going to change. Your energies are going to shift, and I sense that you are changing from within. You are now building something in your life based on principles, on values, and on something truly solid. Something that cannot be destroyed by others, nor shaken by storms. I feel that the universe is going to send you messengers from heaven. Your reading tells me that, especially Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo signs will become very important to you. Maybe they're from other signs, but they carry a lot of earth energy. These are the kinds of people who offer you guidance, who help you, who stand by you, whether or not they are your special person, they could be your best friends. Yes, the universe is sending emissaries of light into your life who will accompany you in rebuilding your life, but only if you allow it, or if you wish for it to be so. You also have the card of Temperance. It's just as I was saying, many things are going to begin happening, but they will happen by divine command. This is not happening by coincidence. This is not happening randomly, by chance. This is happening because the universe will be both witness and protagonist in your great transformation. Alright then, this is your tarot reading for today. As always, thank you so much for being here with me, unveiling all these secrets of the tarot. For now, we are closing your reading. And, as always, I invite you, if you enjoy these readings, feel free to click the like button, and you can also click the subscribe button to this channel. We are now ending your video. I hope you have an excellent day, full of success, full of manifestation, and I'm sure we will see each other again in your next reading.